ranges between 15 to 30,000.
Yes.
Do you think that's enough to survive in Nairobi? I'm here with
Andrew Thiong'o.
All right, Andrew, how old are you and what do you do?
So I'm 30 years old and I do business development. So basically what I do is I help secure partnerships between the company I work with and the market segment that we serve in terms of customers in different sectors.
Okay.
Yeah.
How did you get here?
I was a student in Daystar, and in Daystar I did purchasing and business logistics. But after school, I started a business selling customized phone cases, mugs. I was doing branding basically. And then at that point, I got into, there's a training that I attended on employability skills for like young graduates.
And how much do professionals in your career?
Yeah.
And let's start with entry level.
As I mentioned earlier, so there's sales like below the line. Below the line is it's mostly where people start in sales as a sales profession. So a starting role for that is usually somewhere around 15,000-30,000 for a start.
Gross or net salary?
Gross salary.
Okay.
Yeah.
But what about when you get to maybe the experienced level?
For someone who's developed some level of experience,
yes.
And also depending on the company you work for sure. Generally, I'd say it's 100,000 plus. Can get to as high as 400, 500,000. What I'd say is an advantage in business development is I believe every company needs someone to generate revenue. So someone who's doing business development, they are highly sought after, and so there are many opportunities in that space as a career.
You mentioned that the entry level salary ranges between 15 to 30,000.
Yes.
Do you think that's enough to survive in Nairobi?
So it's not enough. It's not enough, especially now. So it's a bit difficult, I'd say, at the start. Even for myself, it was really hard when I was starting out because they pay compared to the work I was doing. Because you have to convince people to take up that product. It's not an easy job. There's lots of rejection and everything from potential partners. You are judged by the numbers that you're bringing in. So if you're earning very little, it becomes really hard because even aside from the 15 to 30, there are those who just are commission based. They're only being paid on commission. So you can imagine how much of a challenge that is. So I'd say at the start it's hard, but it has its rewards as you continue to get more experienced and grow as a business developer.
If given a chance, would you change your career?
No, I wouldn't.
Okay.
I feel it's something that's brought out even myself, like in terms of my personality. I feel it really works well with the job that I do because I get to interact with different companies, learn about what they do, create really good connections that have helped me to grow career-wise. So I wouldn't change it for any other career. Yeah.
Okay, that's good to hear.
Yeah.
And do you discuss your salary or personal finance with your friends or family?
I'd say close family because my family's been very supportive in my journey in business development. I don't keep it from them. It's something I share with family. Okay, friends, not so much.
We have our sisters and friends and our younger, maybe cousins who had their KCSE results out and they're currently trying to look for courses. For someone to pursue your career right now, what mean grade should they have maybe achieved or which subjects should they have performed in?
It's a bit hard to say what, in terms of a mean grade, what can work. But the basics really should be, you should be a good communicator. So a good grasp of English, Kiswahili is really essential. Business studies is super important as well because once you know the economics of business and everything, it's easy for you to communicate with a partner, understand their pain points, and then come up with a solution for them. So in terms of subjects, I'd maybe say the languages are important, business studies is important. So I'd say those are important subjects, but in terms of like a grade, I don't really think there's one, because it's not something that's really taught, but there are many online courses someone can take up. both for sales and even for marketing, because they kind of go close to each other. So if someone can look for such courses, they can really assist them in becoming a business developer.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks so much.